Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns has been absent from WWE television since Royal Rumble 2025. The Tribal Chief competed in the Men's Royal Rumble match and reignited his rivalry with Seth Rollins. The former Shield stablemates attempted to eliminate each other, and CM Punk capitalized on the situation and sent them both flying over the top rope. Seth Rollins snapped following the elimination and hit Roman Reigns with a stop on top of the steel steps. Reigns was escorted backstage by Paul Heyman following the attack and has not been seen since. Listed below are 4 ways Roman Reigns could return at Elimination Chamber 2025. Number 4. Roman Reigns could attack Seth Rollins at WWE Elimination Chamber. Seth Rollins will be squaring off against Finn Balor tomorrow night on WWE Raw. If the Visionary wins the bout, he will qualify for the Men's Elimination Chamber match at the PLE on March 1. Roman Reigns could interfere in the Men's Elimination Chamber match and attack Seth Rollins as a way to get revenge for his actions at the Royal Rumble. The veteran could also interfere in the Men's Elimination Chamber match while wearing Shield gear as a way to play mind games with Rollins. The former World Heavyweight Champion interfered in Reigns' match against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL while wearing his attire from the Shield. This would be a great way to set up a potential dream match between Rollins and Reigns at WWE WrestleMania 41 later this year. Number 3. He could be added to the Men's Elimination Chamber match. John Cena did not have to qualify for the Men's Elimination Chamber match on March 1. Instead, the legend was simply booked into the match after coming up short at WWE Royal Rumble 2025. Cena made it to the final 2 of the Men's Royal Rumble match but was eliminated by Jey Uso. Paul Heyman could approach SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis in the next couple of weeks and demand that Roman Reigns be added to the Men's Elimination Chamber match. Aldis would likely have no choice but to give the head of the table a spot in the match after Cena was gifted the opportunity. Number 2. The Tribal Chief could confront Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns defeated Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match on WWE Raw's debut episode of Netflix last month. Sikoa has not been taking the loss well, and it has led to tension with his bloodline stablemates. The 31-year-old accidentally hit Tama Tonga with a Samoan spike during a brawl with Cody Rhodes this past Friday night on WWE SmackDown. The bloodline could be present at the PLE next month and may try to interfere in the Men's Elimination Chamber match after Jacob Fatu failed to qualify on SmackDown. Reigns may be at the event as well and could confront Sikoa backstage. The confrontation could lead to their rivalry continuing or Sikoa finally acknowledging Reigns as his tribal chief after losing to him last month. Number 1. The head of the table may help CM Punk win the Men's Elimination Chamber match. CM Punk agreed to team up with Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline for the Men's War Games match at WWE Survivor Series 2024. Punk agreed to help the faction defeat Solo Sikoa's version of the Bloodline in exchange for a favor from Paul Heyman. Punk has not revealed what the favor was yet, but it could become crystal clear at Elimination Chamber 2025. At the request of Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns could interfere in the Men's Elimination Chamber match and help Punk pick up a victory, resulting in the Second City Saint being featured in the first WrestleMania main event of his career. Roman Reigns has been absent from WWE for months, leaving the bloodline in the hands of Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. With WrestleMania approaching, the wrestling world is buzzing about when the Tribal Chief will return. While many expect him to resurface before WrestleMania, WWE could shock the world by having Reigns make his grand return at Elimination Chamber. The event, set to take place in Perth, Australia, is one of WWE's biggest international shows. It provides the perfect platform for a monumental comeback. Here are 4 blockbuster ways Reigns could return at Elimination Chamber and reshape WWE before WrestleMania. 1. Roman Reigns costs Cody Rhodes his WrestleMania title shot. Since losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40, Roman Reigns has been lurking in the shadows. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes has continued his championship reign, proving he is the true face of WWE. However, if Cody's road to WrestleMania 41 runs through Elimination Chamber, Reigns could make his presence felt in a devastating fashion. Imagine this: Cody Rhodes is the last man standing in the Elimination Chamber match, moments away from securing his title shot against WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. He nails his opponent with crossroads and makes the cover. The referee counts 1, 2. Then the lights go out. The familiar tune of Head of the Table echoes through the arena, and when the lights return, Roman Reigns stands inside the chamber. A stunned Cody stares in disbelief, but before he can react, Reigns spears him out of his boots. The crowd erupts in shock as Roman stands over Cody, a sinister grin forming. With Cody incapacitated, another competitor sneaks in and steals the win, crushing Rhodes' WrestleMania dreams. This return would accomplish two things. It sets up an electrifying rematch between Cody and Reigns, possibly leading to a WrestleMania main event. It reminds the WWE Universe that Roman is still the most dominant force in the industry. With Cody heartbroken and the fans furious, Roman Reigns would re-establish his iron grip on WWE. 2. The Bloodline betrays Solo Sikoa in favor of Roman Reigns. Since Roman's absence, Solo Sikoa has attempted to lead the Bloodline, even recruiting Tama Tonga to reinforce his faction. However, Paul Heyman remains uneasy, and Jimmy Uso seems uncertain about Solo's leadership. What if Elimination Chamber is the night everything comes crashing down? During a major Bloodline segment, Solo Sikoa steps into the ring to address the WWE Universe. He boasts about being the true leader and how Roman Reigns is no longer needed. He claims the Bloodline is his empire now. The crowd boos as Solo declares himself the tribal chief. Suddenly, the Titantron flickers. The Bloodline's signature entrance music plays. Paul Heyman's expression changes from nervousness to delight. The crowd erupts as Roman Reigns emerges in Australia for the first time. Solo looks furious. He demands that the group stay loyal to him. However, Jimmy Uso and Tama Tonga hesitate. The tension is unbearable as Reigns slowly walks down the ramp, eyes locked on Solo. The two men stand face to face in the ring. Paul Heyman, caught in the middle, looks conflicted, but then he kneels before Roman and hands him the ceremonial Samoan necklace, symbolizing the Bloodline's true leader. Solo shakes his head in frustration, only to be blindsided by Jimmy Uso. The entire Bloodline turns on Solo, assaulting him as Roman watches with a smirk. Reigns then picks up the microphone and delivers 5 chilling words. "You forgot who runs this." With Solo left decimated in the ring, Roman Reigns officially takes back his position as the head of the table, reclaiming control of WWE's most dominant faction. 3. Roman Reigns attacks Seth Rollins, setting up a WrestleMania match. If Roman Reigns isn't targeting Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber, another intriguing possibility is a showdown with Seth Rollins. Their history as former Shield brothers makes this one of the most compelling rivalries WWE can explore. At Elimination Chamber, Seth Rollins defends the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event. He overcomes every obstacle, proving why he is one of the best wrestlers in the world. As he celebrates his victory, standing tall with his championship, the crowd roars in appreciation. But suddenly, the Bloodline's theme music hits. The Australian fans explode as Roman Reigns emerges onto the stage, dressed in all black, with an intense look in his eyes. Seth lowers his championship, realizing exactly what is happening. Reigns slowly walks to the ring, stepping through the ropes. The two former Shield members stand inches apart. Then, boom! A thunderous spear from Reigns to Rollins. The crowd is in complete shock. Roman picks up the World Heavyweight Championship and holds it high, signaling his intent. WWE commentators speculate whether Roman is officially challenging Seth at WrestleMania 41. The broadcast ends with Reigns standing over a fallen Rollins, sending a crystal-clear message: the tribal chief wants gold back around his waist. This scenario would shake up WWE's main event scene. Instead of pursuing the undisputed title, Reigns would set his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship, a championship he has never held. The WWE Universe would be left wondering, can Rollins overcome his greatest rival at WrestleMania? 4. Roman Reigns arrives with a new enforcer to destroy the Bloodline. Roman Reigns has always been a master strategist. If he returns at Elimination Chamber, he may not come alone. Instead of reclaiming the Bloodline, he could debut a new enforcer to wipe out Solo Sikoa's version of the group. Throughout the night, the Bloodline appears dominant. Solo, Jimmy, Tama Tonga, and Paul Heyman boast about their power, claiming no one can stop them. They issue an open challenge to anyone in the locker room. Suddenly, ominous music hits. The lights dim. Smoke fills the stage. The arena falls silent. Then, Roman Reigns steps out, flanked by a monstrous figure. Standing beside Reigns is a new enforcer, perhaps WWE's latest signee, a dominant NXT call-up, or even a shocking returning star like Jacob Fatu. The Bloodline looks rattled as Reigns marches to the ring, his new enforcer by his side. Solo demands that Roman leave, but Reigns simply smiles and gives a subtle nod. His enforcer lunges forward, annihilating Solo and Jimmy Uso with devastating attacks. Tama Tonga fights back, but he too is crushed. Paul Heyman watches in horror as Roman Reigns and his new enforcer destroy the bloodline. Once the carnage ends, Roman stands tall while his enforcer holds the Samoan necklace. Reigns grabs a microphone and delivers a final, spine-chilling message. "There's only one bloodline. And it's mine." The show ends with Reigns reclaiming his empire in a brutal, unforgettable fashion. Conclusion: Roman Reigns' return at Elimination Chamber would change WWE forever. Roman Reigns' return is inevitable. But if WWE wants to maximize its impact, Elimination Chamber is the perfect stage for his comeback. Whether he targets Cody Rhodes, reclaims the bloodline, sets his sights on Seth Rollins, or introduces a new faction, his return will shake WWE to its core. The road to WrestleMania 41 is already unpredictable, but with Reigns back in the picture, it becomes even more thrilling. No matter how he returns, one thing is certain: the Tribal Chief will remind the world why WWE still belongs to him. Which return would be the most shocking? Which of these scenarios excites you the most? Would you rather see Reigns target Cody, reclaim the bloodline, or set his sights on a new championship? One thing's for sure: Elimination Chamber could be the night that changes WWE history forever.